So good day everyone. I will be discussing about TPAC, enhancing teaching with technology. So it is a powerful way for teachers to improve their lessons using technology. So in today's rapidly evolving educational landscapes, integrating technology effectively into teaching is crucial. The TPAC, Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge Framework, offers a robust approach for educators to enhance their pedagogical practices. This presentation will explore the core components of TPAC, its intersections, benefits, practical applications, and steps for implementation, providing a pathway to effective teachings in the digital age. So, many educators use technology, but not all of them know how to use it effectively for learning. So, the TPAC framework helps teachers combine what they teach, how they teach, and the best technology tools to use. So it will result a better, more engaging learning experiences for students. So let's dive in and learn how it works. So what is TPAC? So the TPAC, or Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge, is a framework that integrates technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge to improve teaching effectiveness in tech-rich environments. Introduced by Meshra and Coiler in 2006, it emphasizes the relationship between these three core components. So, the TPAC framework stands for T, technological, P, pedagogical, and C, content, and key, knowledge. So, it was developed by researchers Meshra and Coiler in 2006 to guide teachers in using technology in a smart and effective way. So, its purpose. The primary goal of TPAC is to guide educators in designing and delivering instruction that leverages technology to enhance students' learning. It moves beyond simply using technology for the sake of it and focuses on purposeful integration that supports pedagogical goal and content mastery. So, why is it important? Why? Because many schools have computers, tablets, smartphones, or smart boards. But if teachers don't know how to use them effectively, the technology won't improve learning. So, simply adding technology to a lesson doesn't automatically make it better. That's why TPAC helps teachers answer these key questions. What should I teach? Which means the content knowledge. How should I teach? Which means the pedagogical knowledge. What technology will help? Which is the technological knowledge. So when all these three parts work together, students learn in the best possible way. So the three core components of TPAC are what I've mentioned ganina, the content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and technological knowledge. So, content knowledge refers to the teacher's understanding of the subject matter being taught. This includes knowledge of facts, concepts, theories, and procedures within a particular discipline. Strong content knowledge is essential for effective teaching. So, content knowledge simply means what to teach. This means a teacher must fully understand the subject they are teaching. So, example, a math teacher must know how to solve equations before teaching students, of course. Next, pedagogical knowledge. So, it encompasses the teacher's understanding of teaching methods and strategies. This includes knowledge of learning theories, assessment techniques, classroom management, and instructional design. effective pedagogy enhances students' learning experiences. So, this simply means pedagogical knowledge simply means how to teach. This is about using the best teaching methods to help students understand. Example, a history teacher tells interesting students instead of just listing facts. So making the lessons more memorable. Next, technological knowledge. So technological knowledge involves the teacher's ability to use various technologies effectively. This includes understanding different software, hardware, and digital resources, as well as the ability to troubleshoot technical issues. Competent technology use supports instruction. So, technological knowledge simply means what tools to use. Unsay gamiton nga tools. This means knowing which digital tools can help make lessons better. Example, a science teacher uses a virtual lab simulation instead of just reading from a text. So, all of this. So, the content knowledge. Why is content knowledge important? Because if teachers don't have strong subject knowledge, they may struggle to explain ideas clearly to students. So, why pedagogical knowledge important? So, even if the teachers know subject well, they must also explain it in a way that students understand and enjoy. So, technological knowledge, it is important also because technology can make lessons more interactive, visual, and engaging, but only if teachers use, of course, the right tools for the subject. So again, the three main components of TPACs are content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and technological knowledge. So here, the intersections within TPAC. So PCK, pedagogical content knowledge, represents integration of pedagogy and content. It is an understanding of how particular subject matters topics can be effectively taught to students. So, pedagogical content knowledge, it is about knowing how to teach a subject well. So, example, a chemistry teacher uses hands-on experiments to explain chemical reactions instead of just lecturing. Next, technological content knowledge. Technological content knowledge, or TCK, is understanding how technology can both influence and constrain content. Educators with TCK grasp how digital tools can be utilized for teaching specific content. So it means it simply means using technology to enhance teaching methods. So example, a literature teacher uses audiobooks so students can hear different accents and storytelling styles. Next is the TP key. So TCK is about using technology to improve subject learning. So example, a geography teacher uses Google Earth instead of just maps to help students explore real places. So next, the pedagogical, oh no, technological pedagogical knowledge. So TPK involves understanding how technology can be used to teach. It's about knowing how technology can support or hinder different pedagogical approaches. So it's simply using technology to enhance teaching methods. For example, a literature teacher uses audiobooks so students can hear different accents and storytelling styles. So, the sweet spot is TPAC, where all three intersect. Teachers need to understand how content, pedagogy, and technology interact to create most effective instruction. It is essential for leveraging technology to make learning engaging, meaningful, and relevant for students. So the perfect combination of TPAC is example, biology teacher explains photosynthesis using animations, interactive quizzes, and group discussions to students fully understand and remember the lesson. So, next, the benefits of applying TPAC. So, why should teachers use TPAC? So, here are the key benefits to enhance engagement, improve outcomes, and effectively practices. So, TPAC enhances students' engagement by integrating technology in meaningful ways, making learning more interactive and relevant to students' lives. This can lead to increased motivation and participation. So, more engaging lessons. Technologies make learning fun and interactive instead of boring. So, next, improve outcomes. By aligning technologies with pedagogical strategies and content, TPAC promotes deeper understanding and retention, leading to improved learning outcomes and academic achievements for students across diverse learning environments. So, but it has a better understanding. So, students learn better when they can see, hear, and interact with the lessons. Next, the reflective practices. TPAC encourages reflective teaching practices as educators continuously evaluate and refine their approaches to technology integration. This leads to more thoughtful and intentional use of technology in instruction and adapts instruction to new situations. So it has different learning styles. So some students learn best through videos, other prefer games, and some need hands-on practice. So I have here an example. So example, learning about volcanoes. So instead of just reading a textbook, students can learn more when you give them kanang mas mas lingaw. So example, watch a 3D simulation of a volcano erupting, or explore an interactive app to see inside a volcano, or join a virtual field trip. So that's the benefit of TPAC. Mas malingaw sila ug daghan sila makat-unan kay ma-remember man nila instead of just reading or mag-discuss nga kanang wala, boring. Next, TPAC in action. So classroom examples. So content. In a 7th grade life science lesson on cell anatomy, the content focuses on cell structure and functions, ensuring students understand the key components of cells and their roles. So next, the pedagogy here is collaborative learning, and students' presentations are employed as pedagogical strategies, promoting teamwork and communication skills while reinforcing understanding of the cell anatomy. Technology. For the technology, interactive diagrams. So, magamit sila mga diagrams, video creation, and LMS quizzes are integrated to enhance learning, allowing students to explore cell structures in data, create visual representations, and assess their knowledge. So I have here an examples of kanang TPAC in real classrooms. So I did not include here in my presentation. I will just read. So first is the science teaching, the water cycle.